Hello, welcome to the start of a week. It's Monday. I am feeling a little under the weather today. I have some congestion, a little bit of a cough going on, not feeling 100% my best. So what I'm gonna do this week is not really challenge myself to read a set amount of hours, a set amount of pages. This is just going to be what I read in an average week kind of vlog. So that's what I'm doing. If you watched my last vlog, you will know that I started Charm by Tracy Wolff. We are picking up with that today. I'm 54% into Charm. We're just gonna read that. It's the 27th of November. Charm is probably going to be the last book that I read this month, which is great. This book takes place during that frozen time with Grace and Hudson, where Grace is like frozen in her gargoyle form. If you've read the book series, you kind of know what I'm talking about. It's fun. I like the banter between Grace and Hudson, but I'm also vehemently against Jackson. He was never really, in my opinion, a good love interest for her, but I think that Tracy Wolff knew that from the beginning, that he wasn't going to be the best love interest for her. So I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get me some water, lay on my couch and read. I am currently on page 402, and so I will let you know where I stop tonight, how many pages I've read, and then we'll average out the week at the end. That sounds like a good plan. I'll see you when I decide to stop reading for the evening, or when I go up to go to bed, and then I'll check in with you a little bit later. So see you soon. Appears that my time down here is going to be significantly shorter than I thought it was. My youngest son is calling for me, so I might need to go lay down with him and continue reading. I'm on page 417, so I haven't read that much down here tonight, but I only did start reading at 7:30, and it's only 8 o'clock right now. We'll see how long before he calls for me again, and then I'm gonna have to go upstairs. Hello, this is a car update. Let me turn the heat off so that it's not blasting out at us. So, it's Tuesday. My son has a concert tonight, so I brought the camera along. This is just a minor check-in. I'm not gonna be reading tonight until probably closer to 8 o'clock p.m. Editing me is gonna let you know how many pages I actually read based off of my next clip, which is gonna be where I'm picking up. But I need to go inside to get my kids. We're gonna get the evening started. The concert doesn't start until 6. It's 4:30 right now. He has to be at the school at 5:45, so it's my birthday also, so we're not doing anything. And I get to go listen to a bunch of 4th graders blow into their recorders tonight, so that'll be fun. That's it for this update. I'm gonna go in and get the kids ready to go, and I will see you when I see you. We're home from the concert. I need to eat something, and then I'm gonna start reading. What we're not gonna do is mind that my hair is in a towel and that you can barely see me. It's 9:15. I have not made it that far. Page 504. I'm only reading for like 15 more minutes. I wanna go to sleep, so once my hair is done up in this, I'm going to sleep. I'll let you know how far I made it tomorrow when I check in, but so far I've literally only read like 25 pages, so this is just, it's fine. I'm not putting pressure on myself. I already said that this will be the last book that I read in November, so I don't know why I'm stressing myself out about this. It's fine. I'm on chapter 106. It is what it is. It's a fine book. I'm giggling a little bit more in this one than I have other books in the series, which is nice. It's also really nice that we are able to just focus on 2 of the main characters of this series as opposed to a whole cast of characters. There are still other characters in this book, but they don't play as big of a role as Grace and Hudson do. And I'm really enjoying not having to focus on 85 storylines as I'm making my way through this book. Maybe it will be a little bit better than the rest of the Crave series, but so far it's just tracking as fine for me. Nothing is exceptional in my opinion about the writing. It's YA. I'm not gonna hate on it, but it's just average for me. And that's that. So I'm gonna get back into it and read for about 15 more minutes and then I'll go to sleep and tell you tomorrow what page I stopped at. Good morning. I stopped at page 535. We're getting ready to leave for the day. You'll get an update again when I come home. I stopped at page 535 last night and I had a horrible night's sleep. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna stop and get medicine today so that I no longer sound like this, hopefully, and we'll continue on tonight. It's Wednesday. Hello, good evening. It's 5:15. I heated up some soup for dinner and now I'm settling in to read for this evening. Yesterday was a little outside of the ordinary because I had to go to a concert for my son, so I did not read as much as I normally would have because we got home late and had to kind of rush the bedtime routine. I read from page 475 to 535 of Charm, and so I'm picking up at page 535 tonight. You can see I am still reading Charm. That is page 535 is about 73% through this book, so it's very likely, with it being so early tonight, that I will be able to finish. I slept like absolute garbage last night, so I am extremely tired. I know you can hear it in my voice that there's something going on. One of my friends was like, why do you sound so hoarse? I'm sick, but also I still refuse to stop screaming along to my Spotify playlist. That's contributing to the hoarseness of my voice, I'm sure. I am going to get started reading. Somehow I stopped in the middle of a chapter. I think that I'm just one page forward of chapter 112. Like I said, hopefully finish this book tonight. It is very much looking like Charm is going to be the last book that I read in November. I'm going to dinner with my bestie tomorrow for my birthday. I'm sure that her husband will be there and I always have so much fun with them, so I'm more than likely not going to read a lot tomorrow. So like I said, Charm's probably going to be the last book that I read this month, and you can catch my wrap up. You probably already have watched it at this point, but yeah, I'm gonna get myself comfortable. I'm not gonna film any like B-roll for this. I'm just gonna get into it, drink my Diet Coke, relax on my couch until my laundry is done. I'm just gonna hang out with Peach and spend the rest of the evening reading and hopefully finishing this book. And if I finish, I'll let you know, and I'll let you know what I'm starting. It's technically time for me to start a thriller because I'm doing the rotation of thrillers and romance books, or thrillers and YA in this case. I'm rotating my genres so that I don't get burnt out on any one particular genre. We're gonna get started reading because I've been talking for too long and it's like rambles now. Hi. I'm 79% into this book and it is so freaking emo right now. Hudson is giving Jackson vibes. I just call him Jackson because the way that he's acting is very Jackson. I'm not a huge fan of what's going on right now, but it is what it is. I'm gonna get back to it. 79%, 6:42, so I still have plenty of time to finish this book tonight. Hopefully I can. I am very tired already, but the sheets are still drying, so it's gonna be a while before I can go to bed. Hello, welcome. It's Thursday, November 30th, the last day of November. I finished Charm last night, so that's done. That's the last book that I will have read this month. The book that I selected to start today, I'm definitely not going to be able to finish reading today because I am going to dinner with my bestie, her husband, their kids, my children's grandma. My other friend might slide by for my birthday, and we're going to go to a place that's a little drive from my house, so at least 40 minutes of driving tonight. Oh my god, I'm sorry. So I won't start reading until close to 8 p.m. tonight. I'm definitely not gonna be able to finish it before I go to bed. There's no way I can read a book in 2 hours. I wish that that were the case. Anyway, I am gonna spend the next 20 or so minutes working on editing another vlog, and then I'm gonna go to dinner, and then when I come home, it's gonna be time to read. I'm going to a Thai restaurant called Green Basil. It's in Vernon Hills, Illinois. I love it. It's like my favorite Thai place ever. I only ever eat there on my birthday or for like special occasions, so I'm really really excited. Anyway, I'm gonna get started with editing so that I am good to go before I leave, so that all I have to do when I come home is read and then go to sleep. So I will check in with you after dinner. It's 8:47. It's significantly later than I thought it was gonna be coming home. One of my friends got to dinner a little bit late and we waited for him to order, so I got home a lot later than I anticipated. I am so ready to just go to sleep because I woke up at 4 this morning and I went back to sleep, and that was maybe a mistake. Going back to sleep was definitely a mistake because when I woke up at 6 when my alarm went off, I was exhausted. So realistically, I'm probably only gonna read for about half an hour tonight. I'm starting Don't Let Her Stay by Nicola tonight. On my Kindle, I put my new case on. I'll let you know in the morning how far I make it, but I'm not anticipating making very much progress. So I'm gonna go finish getting ready for bed, take my contacts out, get my glasses on, get started reading. I'm expecting my husband to call me back soon because he's finally in port. I'll let you know in the morning how far we've made it, and it's almost Friday. I've almost made it. This has been the longest week of my life, and also kind of a really bad week at work, but whatever, it's fine. It's almost the weekend. It's gonna be fine. Good morning. I literally read 2 chapters last night of that book. Only 2, because I was so tired, and I've woken up today really tired again. I have book club tonight, so this is also gonna be not conducive to reading a lot because book club normally ends around 9 and I don't normally get home until about 10, and then I wanna go to bed. So we'll see. I'll probably only read a couple more chapters tonight. I definitely won't have time to read at work. I'm thinking, we'll see how this goes. I haven't read enough to have formed an opinion about Don't Let Her In. The prologue was really captivating and I was hooked, but I was tired, so I really couldn't read a big bulky portion of the book yesterday. So we'll see how it goes tonight. I'm gonna get ready for work, get my coffee made, go to work, do my work, go to book club, and then I'll check in with you and let you know where things are, how things are going. If I don't see you for the rest of the day, I will see you tomorrow. That's where we are. It is Saturday at 6:56 p.m. because today was a day where I had to have people come to fix my internet, and I spent my morning cleaning my house. I feel a lot better, but this just means that I've only read 2 chapters of my book while the internet people were here fixing my internet. So we're gonna get into it. I am on chapter 5 of Don't Let Her Stay by Nicola. So we're gonna pick up where we left off there. I'm gonna spend the rest of my evening relaxing and reading my book, and then we'll hopefully round out this Sunday with, you know, maybe we'll finish the book by Sunday. I'm hopeful because it's December 2nd now, and I've not made very much progress. I will say, honestly, last night when I came home from book club, I did not pick up my book. I was exhausted and I just went right to bed. December 1st was the first time in a very long time that I did not read, but that's okay because I'm not holding myself to an unreasonable standard to try to force myself to read when I don't want to. I didn't read last night, but I am gonna pick up reading today. I ate my dinner already, so I'm just gonna get a drink, go sit in my chair, and relax. The kids are here, they're upstairs playing and entertaining themselves, so I'm gonna read my book while they do that, and then eventually we'll migrate upstairs to get them ready for bed. I was on page 14 in Don't Let Her Stay when I picked it up today, so I'll let you know where I stopped tonight, and I'll actually let you know what's happening in the book in the next clip. See you very soon. Good morning, it is Sunday. I just finished filming my wrap up. I'm gonna let my dog go out. I'm gonna start editing. I will let you know in a second where I left off last night. I did read a lot last night, but I'll let you know where I left off here in a few minutes. It's loud over here because the washer's on, but it's also loud over there because my children are yelling with their friend on FaceTime. I'm only on page 66, but what I've gathered is Joanne is married to Richard. She is Richard's 2nd wife. She's 33 years old and Richard is 19 years older than her. So he has a daughter from a previous marriage. Together, Richard and Joanne have a daughter, Evie, who is 4 months old. Richard's older daughter from his first marriage is in their town to visit them, and she's 20. Joanne is deciding that she wants to go back to work part-time and she needs a nanny to take care of Evie while she's working, even though she's working remotely. Still wants to have a nanny to take care of Evie while she is doing her job, and Chloe has volunteered to be the childcare provider. But Chloe is not exactly team Joanne, and Richard is falling for it because that's his baby girl, you know? That's where we are. I'm gonna go get back into this. Hopefully, this says I have 3 hours to finish the book. So hopefully I can finish this book tonight so I can start a new book, because I really want to start doing like dedicated reading vlogs instead of week-long things just to make my life a little bit easier for editing. We'll see. I'm hoping to finish this and start a new book today. I'll let you know what we're picking next and close out this video here in a few hours. So I'll see you soon and let you know how I feel about this. Tonight 100% did not go as planned. I am 48% in to Don't Let Her Stay, and I'm only 48% in instead of finished because my older son is throwing up tonight. That is it for this vlog. I will leave some stuff down below for averages because I genuinely don't know how much I've averaged this week. It wasn't the best week, but that's okay. This week has been anything but average for reading because Tuesday was my birthday. It was also my son's fall concert. Thursday, I went to dinner with my bestie Kelly for my birthday. Friday was book club. Yesterday or Saturday, I had Xfinity come out to fix my internet, and then I went to my kid's grandma's house for dinner. And then today, my son has been sick. Anything but average. I've read significantly less this week than I think I typically would, but that's only because I left my house more often after work than I've ever left my house during one week. So there's that. I do appreciate you joining me for this journey of an average week of reading. I hope that you'll stick around and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment below. How many pages on average would you say you read per day? Or are you more of a I'll read for 30 minutes a day and call it a night type of person? Let me know in a comment. If you like the video, don't forget to drop me a like, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.